Welcome back. I'm with Kash Bashutin, my guest co-host for the full 2 hours today, and we'll talk about a number of things that are out there in the markets. I'll tell you, first of all, if you're a shareholder of Molson Coors, that stock is up close to 10% in pre-market trade. It's feeding off, of course, the gigantic beer merger, which has gone all of a sudden friendly in Europe. Anheuser-Busch InBev agreeing with SAB Miller. SAB Miller has finally said yes to a sweetened offer from Anheuser-Busch InBev, and that is boosting the shares of Molson Coors in the pre-market trade. They are up by about 10% thus far. Let's talk, Kash, about what Stephen Poloz had to say yesterday. He made a talk at a conference in the U.S. yesterday, and he said borrowers and bankers, quote, bear ultimate responsibility for their own decisions. He said it is not the role of monetary policy to protect individuals from making bad choices. He seems clearly to be sending a message to Canadian borrowers, perhaps, not to get too giddy with cheap money, which has been around for a long time now.
Yeah, and I mean, I agree with that. The challenge is we've had cheap money for years and years. So whether you agree or not, the damage is done when you look at household debt levels being at all-time highs. But even though I agree that it's not the responsibility of government, the reality of it is it's in all of our best interest to keep that under control. So you can sort of wipe your hands free of it, but if things go offside, it's certainly going to have implications right across the board for Canada.
He noted, as many have, that the consumer debt levels are a concern. He said the most recent data has showed consumers owing 164% of their assets, or the equivalent thereof. That's the debt to income ratio. But he did say, and this was noted at the time as well, that the cost of servicing debt, largely because of low interest rates, has stayed relatively stable since 2008. So indicating that it's a concern, but also suggesting there's more to it than simply the debt to income level.